It's a beautiful spring day in Woodbury, and residents don't have to go far to experience the beauty and peace that nature provides. Three Rivers Park spans 71 acres at the heart of Woodbury, Connecticut. It is the birthplace of the Pomperaug River, formed from the confluence of the Wickapimi and Nonnewaug rivers. From here, the Pomperaug River will flow 13 miles through Woodbury and Southbury before emptying into the Housatonic River at Lake Zor. For generations, this property was privately owned and farmed. In 2001, it was deeded to the town of Woodbury and became a public park. Today, Three Rivers Park supports many uses, from recreation to agriculture to wildlife habitat. The park features walking trails, soccer fields, agricultural fields, and trophy trout streams that attract residents from across the watershed. But beyond first glance, the landscape bears the scars of its past, a legacy shaped in equal parts by water and by man. In 1955, Connecticut experienced one of the most devastating floods in its history. Hurricanes Connie and Diane hit back-to-back, triggering flash floods that tore through dozens of communities. The Pomperaug River surged to its greatest height ever recorded, 21.8 feet, over 12 feet above flood stage. In response to the damage caused by this disaster, major changes were made to the land that would later become Three Rivers Park. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers channelized or artificially straightened the Nonnewaug and Wickapimi rivers and realigned their confluence. They felt that these actions would help reduce upstream flooding damages by allowing water to move more quickly downstream in future storm events. With bends removed and berms installed, water started moving through the two rivers much more quickly. With water feeding in faster from its tributaries, the Pomperaug River became more powerful and more corrosive. Unbalanced by human activity, Three Rivers Park went on to experience repeated damaging flood events over the next several decades. In 2007, a nor'easter dropped 10 inches of rain across the watershed. Floodwaters surged through the Pomperaug River, washing out nearly 15,000 tons of soil downstream of the Judson Avenue Bridge. After the flood, sheet piling was installed along the banks that had washed out. Intended to protect the eroded bank, this armoring instead redirected flows to the opposite bank, where they continue to eat away at the shoreline. In 2011, back-to-back storms, including Hurricane Irene, caused additional damage. Sections of riverbank along both the Nonnewaug and the Wickapimi rivers collapsed. In response, the banks were reinforced with boulders, and many fallen or at-risk trees were removed. While intended to reduce immediate hazards, these actions worsened bank erosion by removing the trees whose roots had been holding the stream bank in place. In 2021, remnants of Hurricane Ida brought intense rainfall that triggered severe flash flooding along the three main rivers. While patrolling the road along Three Rivers Park, Connecticut State Trooper Brian Mole lost his life when his vehicle was swept into the river by powerful floodwaters. In 2023, the Pomperaug River hit flood stage 4 times in 4 months. During one major storm, more than 100 feet of riverbank and portions of the walking trail were lost when a large maple tree fell into the river. At first, the plan was to remove the tree and armor the bank once more. But collaboration between town agencies and the Pomperaug River Watershed Coalition yielded a different approach. Instead, the bank was regraded, the tree repositioned, and native grasses and live stakes were planted throughout the washout zone. PRWC partnered with Woodbury Parks and Recreation to raise funds for and plant additional native shrubs along the stream bank. By working with the river instead of against it, this project helped stabilize the banks, gave floodwaters space to spread out and slow down, and improved habitat for native wildlife. Building on this success, PRWC and the town aimed to secure funding to expand this approach across the park. In 2025, PRWC, in partnership with the town of Woodbury, was successful in securing a $160,000 Long Island Sound Futures Fund grant to develop comprehensive engineering and design plans for Three Rivers Park to restore riparian buffers, stabilize stream banks, and reconnect the river to its floodplain, all while supporting the agricultural and recreational uses that make this space so valuable to the community. But the fight is not over yet. To complete this project, Pampero River Watershed Coalition must contribute $30,000 in matching funds, and we need your help. For all of us here at PRWC, this project represents everything we stand for. Collaborating on solutions with our municipal leaders, partnering with organizations committed to the health of our rivers, listening to the needs of our community, and working on your behalf to protect the rivers you love and the water you use every day. Facilitating this project will be a huge step forward in increasing our capacity to manage large-scale projects and magnify our community impact. Help us build on the progress we've made. Your contribution to this special appeal will ensure that Three Rivers Park remains a resilient and thriving space for generations to come.